Hey everyone, so today's lesson we're going to go over our distance learning norms for 5th grade since our virtual lessons start next week. So the first thing we need to remember is screen time. Remember that you are on camera and live at all times. Your teachers and fellow students can see what you're wearing and your facial expressions. It's important to find a quiet place in your house to help you focus on the lesson. Wear headphones if possible to drown out any distracting noises around you, and dress appropriately, which means no pajamas or revealing clothing. Treat it like you're at Chandler Park. If you wouldn't wear it in the classroom, don't wear it to our virtual lessons. Next, you are not anonymous, which means we know who you are. Be mindful of your expressions, speaking tones, and what you type or say. Your voice and video are viewed by everyone participating in the conference. That means us, your classmates, and possibly even your principals sometimes. Other people in your house can hear what you and others are saying in the video conference, so just be mindful of the tone you are using. Follow classroom rules. So even though we're not in the classroom at Chandler Park, we need to treat our virtual lessons like real ones. Listen to the teacher, take turns speaking, and be kind and considerate to others and their opinions. Next is think before you speak. Stay on topic. It's really important that we do that. We have a very short time with you for our virtual lessons, so staying on topic is critical. Make sure your comments are clear and appropriate to the conversation, and don't say anything you wouldn't say in your actual classroom. Next is to be a good listener. Take time to listen to what people are saying and don't interrupt others. I know that everyone's going to have a lot of questions, and we will have time to answer everyone's questions, but it's important to give everyone their own turn. Next is think before you type. So some of our programs for virtual learning have a chat feature, and if your teacher enables that chat feature, you may be able to participate by typing into a chat box. You need to choose your words carefully. Use appropriate spelling and grammar. Stay on topic. Don't use sarcasm or humor that could be misunderstood. So sometimes we all know that when we text or use a chat box, our texts don't come across clearly and can be misunderstood. So it's important to stay focused and be mindful of what we're typing. And don't type in all caps. All caps can come across kind of mean or as if we're yelling, and we definitely don't want to do that. Next is take it slow. Remote learning is a new experience for everyone, not just you guys as students, but us as teachers as well. So we need to resist the impulse to be silly. Don't say or type the first thing that comes to your mind. And again, stay on topic. I know I've said it a couple times, but it's really important that with how short our time is, that we stay on topic and focused on the lesson. Finally, video conferencing is a privilege. If you cannot use it responsibly and appropriately, your access to school managed video conferencing tools will be removed, which means you will no longer be able to participate in the video conferencing with your teachers and your fellow students. You'll have to wait until after when the videos are posted for you to view. The last thing I added in was our office hours. They're changing a little bit. You'll find them on the cover of your next learning packet. And so for Mrs. Perino, Mondays and Wednesdays, her office hours are 11 to 1. Tuesdays and Thursdays, they are 2 to 4. For me, same thing, Mondays and Wednesdays, 11 to 1, Tuesdays and Thursdays, 2 to 4. Miss Geneva, Mondays and Wednesdays, 11 to 1, Tuesdays and Thursdays, 2 to 4. Mrs. Jolly, Mondays and Wednesdays, 11 to 1, Tuesdays and Thursdays, 2 to 4. Miss Auth, Mondays and Wednesdays, 9 to 11, Tuesdays and Thursdays, 1 to 3. And then finally, Miss Fox, Mondays and Wednesdays, 11 to 1, and Tuesdays and Thursdays, 2 to 4. Finally is our virtual instruction days and times, since those lessons are starting next week. Monday the 27th will be our first one for Mrs. Perino. Mondays and Wednesdays, 12 to 12:30. For me, Mondays and Wednesdays, 12 to 12:30. Miss Geneva and Mrs. Jolly are both Mondays and Wednesdays, 12:45 to 1:15. And then Miss Auth is Tuesdays and Thursdays from 2 to 2:30. And Miss Fox is right after, Tuesdays and Thursdays from 2:30 to 3. So if you have any questions, now would be the time that we are more than happy to answer them.